Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your fire signs dribble, pass, and shoot message for March Madness in celebration of the basketball stuff going on right now. And I will tell you that the three piles are dribble, pass, and shoot. So take a couple of seconds to pick which pile you feel is applicable to you, and then we'll go through each one and we'll see what's going on. So for the first pile, which is your dribble pile, your tarot cards from the fountain deck were friendship with your Three of Cups, your isolation with the Eight of Swords, potentially, all up in your head about friendship, and then a perspective, maybe perhaps a change in perspective, maybe hangman energy there. When I clarified them, I got the following messages. Defeated, feel nothing is going right, lost, sense of having lost, and overcoming by adversity. So, right now you may not be feeling at your best. Back to life, being resurrected as far as relationships, situation, unresolved issue, loose ends, unfinished business. So things are still hanging out that potentially need to be addressed. Far away, you could move far away, distant places, people, separation, breakup. Or maybe you're feeling far away from people you may want to be closer to. And then there is an opening. The first stage of something is opening up, new possibilities. So, you start out with a potentially not so great energy kind of thing with that Eight of Swords, maybe overthinking situation, maybe feeling trapped kind of thing. And then you, work through that as difficult as it may be. And then you start to feel like, okay, I can get a breakthrough. For your advice, you have justice. So you want justice in the situation, or you're going to get justice. There needs to be some forgiveness here, which will lead to the happiness and bring back the passion. For your soul truth messages to evaluate and take a look at, you have, am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up into my life? And what are the dominant emotions that run my life? And with this card, again, staying high vibe is really what I get from this card here. So even though you're going through some difficult times, even though you're feeling, not so hot right now, probably very tired based on that first soul truth message, you're still going to persevere. And there will be a breakthrough. Now, for your tea leaf cards, you have victory in some endeavor. You have the Fly, a period of ill health, depression, and that may be what you're feeling right now. Broken ring, parting the ways in either romance or business. And so maybe you're feeling like, you know what, I just can't do this right now. I don't want to do it right now. Or some kind of feeling of not being able to handle something right now. And that ties back to a lot of the messages we've already gone over. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Axe, forces working against you. And ladder, climbing towards success. So there's that breakthrough. So even though you're going through a difficult time, you are going to see a breakthrough. You've got two messages of that. But you do want to exercise forgiveness. You do want to get some rest and take care of yourself. And then you want to potentially dribble right now, because I think that's really the level of what you can do. You may not even have the energy to pass the ball at this point. And so that's why you're going to dribble. Now let's move on to your past pile. And so here we had a lot of messages that came out. We had success in reverse. We had Six of Swords transition in reverse. So something not changing. This was the Six of Wands with the success card in reverse. Then we had the Lovers upright. Fulfillment, which is the Nine of Cups. And then we have the devil. So there is some kind of obsession going on here. There is also, this could be most certainly around a situation, a romance of some sort that this is occurring in. But what was most concerning to me is the success being in reverse, as well as the transition. So, so there is not success in this situation right now, and nothing is moving right now. And so you have that devil energy with the obsession, and then you have the Nine of Cups, which is fulfillment next to the Lovers. So there is some kind of obsession here. You do want fulfillment regarding this romance. However, nothing is going on right now. For your clarifying cards, you have regret, feeling of sadness, guilt, and shame, sorry about what happened, regret over your decisions. So some decision you made in the past, some behavior you exhibited in the past has now led you to this regretful state. Loneliness, walking a lonely path, feeling deserted, neglected, no support system. So you are really feeling, in a dark moment at this time with the potential depression or sadness, loneliness, regret. But you are going to get some helpful people that come in. Someone will be generous to you. People willing to help, accept help from others. And you have to, you have to let people know you need help too. That's the other part about help that there's such a stigma around asking for help. Put that ego aside. And if you need help, you need to let people know. Because if you're putting on the mask, and not letting people know the truth, then you can't hold people accountable for not being there for you if they don't know. But you do have some advice cards. You need to be concerned with your well-being at this time. You need to reach out to your spirit guides and ask for assistance. And you do have friendships around you that are willing to support you. So utilize those as well. Now, also with your soul truth cards that we got more than a couple for you for this pile. Let's see, let me try to get this one card that seems to be stuck here. Okay, what can I do to make a difference? So do you have anything that you can do to change the situation? That answer may be yes, and may be no. But I would think one of the first things is to be honest and to really look at the situation and also understand that it may not be in your control to do anything at this time. This may be about divine timing. This might be about, maybe there's something that has to be addressed before things can move. These are things for you to evaluate. Where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? So this is also another card about well-being, focusing on you and taking care of you. When was the last time I danced freely? When was the last time you had some fun? When was the last time that you just didn't worry about anything? And am I apologizing for my truth? Are you standing in your power and apologizing even though you know what's right for you? Okay, for your tea leaf messages, we have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So, see here, you weren't transitioning and you weren't successful, right? But it says here that you're going to be successful. It may take a minute to work through something. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So there could be some new idea, some new, creativity that you come up with during this time. Younger man, dealing to relationship with a younger man. So this situation involves a younger man. Wreath, sorrow over a loss. So I'm not sure what that loss is, and if it's anyone close to you, family member or anything like that. I do send my prayers and condolences out to you for that. You have the unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So again, listen to your intuition, which normally when you ask a question of your intuition, it's a quiet voice. It's usually, a quick answer. It's not something that, you have to wait for, because if you wait, typically it's your ego that's talking to you and not necessarily your intuition. So be careful with that. Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. A lot of, so here, confusion. Okay, that's what I get with that. And you did You did need to maybe, worry about your well-being right now. And so maybe you're confused about, different priorities going on right now. Inbox, you will receive a gift. And the reason why you're passing is you have a lot of things on your plate. And I'm feeling that, you have some more important things that you need to be perhaps, really thinking about at this time. So it is your choice to pass the ball for this particular opportunity to dribble, pass, or shoot. So this is the pass pile. So now we're going to look at the shoot pile. And let's see what we got for our tarot messages. So we got the Chariot, something coming in quickly, divinely guided. 5 of this, destitution, so poverty, somebody feeling left out in the cold, not having what they need to feel stable. The Star, meaning something either illuminated or wish fulfillment. Magician, also manifesting potentially what you are desiring to happen. For clarification, we have direction, being on the right path, finding direction in your life, your own North Star. So maybe, you are, trying to get a sense of direction. And maybe that's, your paramount issue at this time. Invention, great power of thinking and reasoning, creativity and great ideas, finding the answers. So it seems like, through this time of trying to seek direction, you're going to come up with some answers. Something that is kept hidden, hiding from the world, hiding your true self. So, this is telling me that you are not standing in your power at this time. Even though you're trying to manifest and do all these other things, you got to be standing in your power to do that. Because you have to be high vibe, and you have to be on the right frequency to attract the things that you want. And then you have to be in a place to receive the things that you want. Now, I was surprised when I got this card because it was sideways, which tells me maybe you are feeling trapped or feeling like you don't know what to do or you can't do something because this came in sideways. You also have peace. So at this time, you're encouraged to go within and seek peace. And then you may also need to get closure about something. And maybe in that closure is where that freedom will be reversed. And now you'll be able to move in whatever direction you feel is necessary for you. And then also you could get closure from spirit. You could get closure from a situation. Now we also have your soul truth messages. And that is, what can I burn? When I see this card, that tells me there's something you must let go of. You must let go of some residual feelings, some residual people, some residual something. And so I would, ask you to think about that. What risk can I take today? And maybe this is not about knowing what direction. Maybe it's about a leap of faith, because that's the other message I get on that one. Okay. So for your tea leaf cards, we got Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Throne. Position of authority. So that tells me you may end up moving into a leadership role. Bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Leg. Stepping into a new experience. There's that leap of faith. Torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And again, this could be ascension, transformation that's going on too. And that's why you don't have a sense of direction right now. That's why you need to take that leap of faith. Maybe you're not supposed to know where you're going. Maybe you're supposed to increase your spiritual commitment and walk with spirit, and trust and believe. Rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. And Valley. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. And so even with all this, that leap of faith in your spirit, you get this overwhelming urge to move forward. Even though it's uncertain, even though you have no idea what's going to happen. And that is why you take your shot. Much love and light, fire signs. Lady T.